The Chiefs ride into Baltimore with 4 straight wins against the Ravens. Kansas City looks to continue that streak. Next on Sunday Night Primetime.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we're at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports from the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. Leading him out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22 years of age, it's Justin Fields.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. John Kaminsky forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Fields. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. They'll be led by the 2nd-year man from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's the big man Dillon with it. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. To Paul on 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On 1st down, Fields. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. The numbers in last week's game for Graham: 3 catches, 56 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
On second down, here's Barkley, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Fields now to throw. And this is incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now it's Fields. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Barkley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Ahmed. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Salvon Ahmed, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves you out that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. On play action, here's Tua. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster, 63 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. But we saw Tua Tagovailoa hit on some big ones in his college days to Henry Ruggs and Jerry Jeudy. That left arm, pretty underrated in terms of strength.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
Yeah, what's
guy,
going on the defensive side?
that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Start early.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Fields. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Now Fields. Hard throw, incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Tua to try again on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, and Thomas has it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. This is Dillon on the counter. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Tua now on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Looking to pass, Tua. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The sack by Robert Quinn. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua under pressure, and they got to him again. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him in sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Let's go!
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. Flush to his right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Fields. Buying time to his left. And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Tua going to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Here's Tua. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. The Chiefs on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Tua. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, Dillon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Olivier Vernon brings him down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Tua now on 1st down. And that is incomplete here. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. Complete. Smith has it. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. This is caught by Hearns. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Fields. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Out of the gun, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Allen Hearns there to make the grab. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. His first career touchdown pass, and yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Rosas good with the extra point. And they will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 30 on second down, Tua. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Tua, the final shot before half. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for KC in that first half. And they were able to have a little bit of success on the ground. The question will be, will they stick with it? Or will they be throwing more to try and regain this lead? Meanwhile, for the Ravens, We take a look there at the numbers for them running the football in that first half.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. From the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Complete. Jefferson the target. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now a handoff to Dillon. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. Jamin Davis, the rookie first-round pick, in on the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Tua. Open man is Duvernay. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Tua eluding the pressure right. There he goes inside the 30. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. They run with Dillon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. From the gun, it's Tua. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were winners last week, defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. From the gun, here's Fields. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. On play action, Fields. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
John Kaminsky got him down defensively.
Back to throw, Fields. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Here's Fields.
It's caught right side, it turns. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay, and early on, it's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the huddle? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Colby Parkinson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Roses to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. KC's offense ready to take over.
And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Desmond King making the tackle. Tua going to throw.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down.
DJ Swearinger, a sack on the safety blitz.
The number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because they'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield, and oftentimes the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. That is caught left side by Bryant. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to pass. Tua. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins, we talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Penei Sewell, the 7th overall pick, hit with a penalty there. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now a man open down the middle of the field. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Here's Fields. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end long. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, a 22.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Dillon able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. 2 and now, 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Van Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. The 2 are going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted a tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 56 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action, Fields. On the move to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Fields. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. And now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. On is the punter, Scott, here as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Looking to go back to Thomas again. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the big man Dillon with it. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Tua. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They begin with a run by Barkley. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move was there, but didn't buy him a whole lot. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Fields now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He dumps it off to Barkley. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields steps away to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. A shotgun snap. Fields got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he will have a Ravens first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Fields on first down. This is caught by Hearns. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
That's it, baby.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A handoff, Barkley running left, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On 3rd and short, to give to the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Rosa's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
So the Chiefs now down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Coup for the extra point.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. So some drama down to the very end of this ball game, Charles, on that final kickoff. They were open to break free, some sort of miracle play, but they couldn't do it.
They had a chance, and that was their only opportunity to try and bring it all the way back. As you noted, they weren't able to get that done, but at least they had the shot. What a tremendous game to be this close and this well contested.
So for Kansas City, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.